good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Welcome along to the Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro and the Kinni app. Hopefully we're all synced up. Hopefully it's going to start today. Tuesday didn't work, but today, fingers crossed, it's going to be okay. Everything seems to be set up. I mean, I'm tempting fate here, but everything seems to be set up. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, we are broadcasting live on the Zwift Run channel on YouTube and Twitch. Go and have a look there. You can message me there and say hello or throw abuse at me or whatever you want to do. If you're running in game, I know I can see Clive is there and Indra is there. Hello to you guys. Welcome along to the run. Thank you for joining. We will be running Bag That Badge tonight, and we'll be doing Handful of Gravel again, I think, because quite a lot of people like that route and want to do it, so we'll do that again tonight. Yeah, I'm going to press the button. Let's see. Fingers crossed. I think we are working. I think it's working. Right, I'm just going to upload a video onto my website, so just bear with me while I do that. I don't know how to switch. How do I switch to a different channel? Oh, I don't know. Useless. Right, we're off anyway. Oh. That's not a very good camera angle, is it? Let me switch to a different camera angle. Hang on. Hopefully it's going to work. Gosh. Come on. What's going on there? Come on, camera angle. Sort yourself out. Let's do that. Natty Layer is on. Hello, Natty. Good to have you with us. Jamie Wright is there as well. Who else have we got? Our usual plethora of South Asian runners from Thailand and South Korea there. In fact, we've also got Benoni from Italy and Simbi from the Netherlands. Hello to you guys. Lam from Canada and August from South Africa. So hello, guys. Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. So we'll just get on with it. It's freezing cold here, although it's not quite as cold, I don't think, as in Clive's shed, where there is snow on the ground in Cornwall, whereas here it's cold, but we don't have snow on the ground, so that's one thing. All right, I'm trying to work out how to swap channels on my... How do I swap channels on my phone? So I'm on a different YouTube channel. No, that's not right. Oh, this is a nightmare. This should be very easy to do, and yet I am just failing drastically with it. We're still walking at the moment, which is good because it's giving me time to try and work out what the heck I'm doing here. Ah, there we are. That's how to do it. Okay, now we're on a different channel. Right, now I can upload this video. There's no update. Now, I was told that the Film My Run tops kit would be changed in update 1.53, and we've got update 1.53 now, and my kit has not been changed. So I am a bit annoyed by that. I'm going to have words again with the dev team to find out why my kit hasn't been updated. 3.1 degrees in the Zwift garage in Cornwall, in the Cornish Zwift garage. It's a bit chilly, says Clive. It is a bit chilly here. It's 8.8 degrees inside shed quarters, so it's a little bit warmer than Clive's place, but not boiling, that has to be said. If you are, and I know most people watching this will already have their treadmill sorted, but if you are in the market for a smart treadmill, today is your last day to get a Noble Pro discount of up to £1,000. They're doing a massive sale, and it's well worth it if you want a decent smart treadmill. The Noble Pro range are really good, and if you go for the 8i, the Elite 8i it's called, in the Noble Pro range, you could get up to £1,000 off depending on the kind of package that you went for. So really good deal, but it's the last day today. It finishes at midnight tonight. So if you do want to get yourself a smart treadmill and you are like you were on the verge of buying one, it might be worth having a look at the Noble Pro website today. Right, we're coming up to the point at which we start running. Now, I'm a bit behind. 32 metres to go, 50 metres on the Kinni app, so I'm 20 metres behind. I might just let that go and just not bother doing any manual adjustment. So here we go shortly. Right, so everyone else is at 5.5, and now I am at 5.5 as well, and we will we won't catch up with them, will we? But as the run goes on, everyone else is going to get a little bit further away from me. Maybe when we get a couple of more kilometres in, I might just speed up just to rejoin the group. We are on the New York course, which means we're going up on the Sky Roads. By the way, I'm not getting any messages in the YouTube chat, and I'm not sure if that's because nobody is messaging or because I've set something up wrong. Clive, do you mind just saying hello in the chat, in the YouTube chat or something, or anyone else who's watching, just to make sure that I know it's actually working? It's not that I'm feeling lonely or anything, but I'm not entirely sure that it's working. Ah, it isn't working because I didn't have it switched on. That'll be why then. There we go. Ah, okay. Good morning, says Clive. Chris Nolan says we are here. Hello, Chris. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was my fault. I just didn't have it on. Yeah, Clive says YouTube messages are there. And actually, I could have just looked at my own live stream to see if the messages were there, couldn't I? But thank you for being there. Right, I'm still just messing around with a YouTube video on my channel, so just bear with me. Okay. Steph Coet, thanks for the ride on. So we're gently just trotting through the sky roads of New York. We've been running for 9 minutes. Whole run is about 41 minutes in total. Gently climbing up. And you can see how far we've climbed in terms of elevation on the Kinni app there. If you look closely at the Kinni app, you will see the top, hang on a second. I think it's to the top right. We've climbed about 60 meters so far, which is about half what you should be climbing because it's still November. It is still November. I am still on half the elevation because it's recovery and rest month. Today is the last day of recovery and rest month. December, we start again with some work. So we'll be back up to full elevation for the Film My Run 500 next week. But yes, if you look at the Kinni app on the left-hand side of your screen there, you'll see all the metrics. And one of those metrics, you can tell how high we have climbed so far in the run. Clive says it stopped snowing in Cornwall. It hasn't snowed at all here. I mean, it feels cold enough and kind of cloudy. It's got that kind of cloudy feeling in the sky that it could snow, but we've had nothing. Chris Nolan says, so Stephen, are you going to start ticking off the ultramarathon series? I assume you're talking about the marathon majors. World... What's it called? World Trail Majors. No, actually. I mean, I've already done a couple of them, obviously, South Downs Way and Trans Gran Canaria. I am going to do the Madeira Island Ultra Trail at some point, but at the moment, I haven't got any plans to do any of the races on the list. If you don't know what Chris is talking about, there is a new race series called the World Trail Majors. You might have heard of the World Marathon Majors. 6 marathons around the world, soon to be 7 actually. I've heard apparently that Sydney Marathon has passed the first stage to become a world marathon major, so it could be that Sydney is the next one. I had heard a couple of years ago that there was one in China that was going to be a world marathon major. Anyway, so you've heard of the marathon majors. This is the World Trail Majors. 9 races around the world have come together in a bit of an association and a fight back against the UTMB big series. And on my Film My Run channel, I have an interview with one of the race directors from one of the races in the new World Trail Majors series. So if you're interested in trail running, if you're interested in the future of trail running, where it's headed, then you might be interested in watching that interview over on the Film My Run channel. Yeah, Chris, of those, I'd say the Madeira Island Ultra Trail is the one I want to do the most. Hong Kong as well would be awesome. The Hong Kong 100 would be superb to do. Anyway, here we go with another change of speed. Oh no, hang on a minute, we've done... Oh, I see. Right, sorry. No, I'm losing my mind. Finishing in less than 3 kilometers. I thought we were just coming up to 3 kilometers. We are just coming up to 1.25 kilometers. Big moon in front of us, beautiful. So it's dark, it's gone night time. Parsons, thank you for the ride on. Theo held on, thanks for the ride on. Chris Nolan says, any recommendations for treadmill oil? Right, I'm going to admit something to you. I have never oiled a treadmill. Never in my life. The one that I've got on my right, the Techno Gym My Run, is self-maintenance. So it looks after itself. You don't put oil on it. This one has only been serviced by the engineers. I do have some oil, but I don't think it's got a brand name on it. Hang on. Let me see if I can see it. Right, I've got the packet. I don't think it's got a brand name on it. Yeah, it just says lubricant oil for treadmill. Keep out of reach of children. And there's no, I don't know if you can see, there's no brand name on it. So I'm sorry, Chris. No, I guess I can't help you, as I am a virgin when it comes to oiling treadmills. I mean, you know, I guess it's much of a muchness, really. I get if you go on Amazon or something like that, there'll be a plethora of different oils that you can use. Mine looks like a clear liquid, so I don't know. Right, at the next change of kilometre, I will speed up a bit because I'm now 3 seconds behind everyone else. Because I started the Kinni app a bit late. So, yeah, I'm a bit behind everyone. So I'll catch up in a second. I'll wait for this kilometre and then I'll press go and we'll speed up a bit just to catch up with the main pack there. How is everyone doing? Oh, no. How is everyone doing? So just over 100 meters and then we will speed up. Natty says he's doing well. Clive says, all this jumping around is really making me need the toilet. Thanks for the info. You shouldn't have had too much coffee before you started. Reminding me, actually, that I do have a cup of coffee here. I might have a little sip of my coffee, actually. Hold on. That is good. It's going cold, so it'll be cold by the time we finish. Right, 108 XP there, and speeding up to 6.5. Let's speed up to 7 so I can catch everybody up. Just catch up to the back of them. Oh, no cadence. I've got no cadence. That's annoying. Right, here we go. I'll just sit. There's 2 groups of 3. So if I sit in the middle of the 2 groups of 3, that should be okay, shouldn't it? I've just realised something embarrassing. Natty, who runs with us regularly, I often try and talk to Natty on the live stream. But for some reason, I've never noticed this before. And it says deaf on her profile name. So Natty is deaf. So me talking like a complete idiot to Natty on the live stream, unless of course she's got captions on. She might have live captions. But I apologise, Natty. That's very remiss of me to not notice that in your profile. No, I apologise. Okay, I think we can just slow it down in a second. Back down to 6.5. There we go. Okay, we're sat in the middle of the pack now. Clive says there's lots of heavy breathing on the live stream today. Can you hear the footsteps of the treadmill, though? If you can hear the footsteps of the treadmill, it means I've run out of free time on my app, on my noise cancelling app. If it's just heavy breathing, it just means I'm heavy breathing too close to the mic. Okay, right, so let me just double check something. Yeah, I've run out of my 3 minutes, which is annoying. I keep feeling like, well, I'm going to have to start paying for it now, because this happens too often that I run out of 3 minutes. The thing is, that app costs about $8 a month, And I just think, is it worth $8 a month just for noise cancelling? It annoys me that it's that much. When I've got, on the other microphone, I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, which does exactly the same thing, probably a little better, and is free. But it's impossible, with the setup I have, it's impossible to get both these microphones running through NVIDIA Broadcast. I have to have two separate apps. I wonder if it's possible to run two separate instances of NVIDIA Broadcast. That would be interesting if that could be done. I might look that up, actually. I've never thought about that before. I'm going to look it up now. Kim Salt, thanks for the ride on. So we are well over 2.5k in here to the Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro. Less than a mile to go. We are not far off. We're still about 240, 230 meters away from our next speed increase. Right, it turns out it probably isn't possible to run the NVIDIA broadcast software in two separate instances. It would cause hardware problems, apparently. Oh well, it was a good idea that has fallen foul at the first hurdle. Never mind. We're coming up to 3k now. Starting to steam up a little bit behind me. But I still don't feel like I need to open the doors yet. 11 degrees inside shed quarters. It has warmed up a bit. Okay, up to 7 kph, 98 XP there, and we are at 3 kilometers into the run. Again, I'm a little bit behind, but I shall be speeding up any second now. Here we go. There we are. So, Vidar Sorensen, thank you very much for the ride on. Appreciate that. We have 1.2k left to go. I am enjoying my final day of easy running in this event. We'll be back up to full elevation next week. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, we do the Film My Run 500 It's called the Film My Run 500 because when we set the treadmill at 12%, we climb 500 meters into the sky by the end of the run. Except today, I'll only be climbing about 250 meters into the sky. We've got about 8.5 minutes left to run. Well done, everybody who is taking part. It's not an easy session, this, if you do it at full elevation. Once you get to here with about 1 kilometre to go, if you're not used to it, your calf muscles are screaming at you here because you're up on your toes. So we're running on the balls of our feet, so we're using calf muscles to do the climbing. Calf muscles and quadriceps. We're giving the hamstrings a little bit of a break. And apologies for the extra noise today. As Clive pointed out, you can hear all my breathing, you can hear the treadmill in the background, because my noise cancelling software is not working. Three and a half K done. Got 700 meters left to run of the Film My Run 500. Hope you have a good day today, by the way, whatever you're doing. Try and join me tonight, 6 p.m. UK time for the Bag That Badge episode. We'll be doing the handful of gravel route again because it's very popular. Lots of people wanting to do that route. So we will do it again tonight. And then I'm going to try and get for next week the Italian villas route, which nobody gets to do. So we will try that next week if I can get them to put it on for me. No worries, Clive. Clive says he can't join the Bag That Badge run tonight. That's not a problem, Clive. Don't worry. Clive's got to work. But he is going to join us for the ZLDR Recovery Hour tomorrow. So tomorrow, it's quite early, 4:30 p.m. UK time, 5:30 Central European time for the ZLDR Recovery Hour. Although I do keep meaning to ask if we can change that back to 5:30. We'll see if we can organise that. So approaching the final 200 metres of the run. Once again, thank you very much for joining me today, whether you've run or whether you have just been watching. Let's just drop a couple of ride-ons. There's Natty. There's Clive. So a nice number, 19 runners today, most of whom have now finished. And off we go with the last 200 metres of the run. I'm a little bit behind still. Clive says, thank you, see you next time. Thanks, Clive. Here we go. Up to the arch at the end, right at the top of the Sky Roads. Well done, everyone. Awesome work. And we have finished. Max heart rate 133, so that's quite good. We're done. The one thing I do need to do, which I keep forgetting to ask Noble Pro about, is sorting out why our avatar does not stop when he gets to the end of the run. So we have to save the run to stop people complaining that we're cheating here, because my avatar just carries on running. So let's save the run. There we go. Once again, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate your company today. Whether you've just watched quietly in the corner there, or whether you have taken part in the run. There's another Film My Run 500 this evening. Bag That Badge. There's one starting in 12 minutes time, or we will do Handful of Gravel tonight at 6 p.m. There's another Bag That Badge around midnight or 1 a.m. UK time for the runners over in the American side of the world, North, South America. You've got to Bag That Badge at, in about 12 hours from now. Thank you very much again. We'll see you all tonight for Bag That Badge. Bye-bye.